It's too early for this. That was my ride. Trying to kickstart my Monday with a 7:40 gym class. Love life. That was really hard. Today is a day of just doing scary things. I have been in an absolute headspin about recording some vocals for a demo. I made a song with Crook. It's good, but he's produced around it using my scratch vocal, which is like the first vocal I ever did just to get the idea down on the software. So like, it's not very good. Okay, apologies. I had to pause briefly because the drilling just got super intense. But I am back. You may have noticed I have some new earrings. Thank you very much for your compliments. They're from Monica Vinader, as is all the jewelry I'm wearing today, and they are kindly sponsoring this video. Monica Vinader is one of my favorite jewelry brands. I've been shopping with them for years. In fact, most of my jewelry is from them. And there are two very good reasons why I buy from them. The number one is that I personally find they do not tarnish easily. And that's a huge selling point for me. When I invest in jewelry, I want it to be into pieces that last. They also offer a 5-year warranty and lifetime repairs program because they also believe that when you're investing in jewelry, it should last a lifetime. And that philosophy is just a part of their sustainability ethos. And that's another reason why I really love the brand. The pieces are made using 100% recycled gold and sterling silver. All of the packaging is recyclable and it's made from 100% recycled materials. Basically, you're actually buying something that's going to last. I mentioned to my friend Molly yesterday that I was working with Monica Vinader and she was waxing lyrical about the repair and rewear program. Oh, ran over my words there. She had a pair of earrings fixed a couple of years ago and she was so happy with the customer service. And then obviously none of this would matter if the designs weren't good, but I'm sorry, how nice are these earrings? My necklace is also gorgeous. I've stacked some bracelets. The only piece that's not Monica Vinader is an heirloom ring from my grandma. And then finally, I have their shimmer chain bracelet on this wrist, which is welded on. I've had it for probably a year now. Oh, and the ring, of course. And I have a discount code as well. If you would like 20% off, the link is below. It's so easy for me to talk about Monica Vinader because I genuinely love the products, I love the designs, and I really believe in the brand. And all the jewelry you see in this video, other than my grandma's ring, will be Monica Vinader. So I'll make sure to create a post on ShopMy, which is the service I use where the Monica Vinader stuff will be linked. It's where I put everything that I wear. Yeah, everything that I'm wearing, I will link over there so you can shop the entire video. I particularly love this stacking combo. These are probably my favorites right now. Oftentimes I can't wear bracelets because they literally just slide off my wrists, but luckily they do different sizes. So I have little small ones on my little wrists. Okay, enough of my chat. Now it's got a bit quieter. I need to get on and record those vocals. Oh, I'm so nervous. I'm literally like, I feel sick at the idea. Sick. I just need to be brave and lock in. That took the best part of the day. I actually feel so proud of myself. I actually did the thing I've been putting off for a really long time. I'm just texting Crook now and asking for his email so I can pop them over. So, fun, interesting thing that I didn't know before I started making music is that you tend to record multiple versions of you singing the same thing. So there are options to like layer and make your voice sound more full. Lots of people have a main vocal and then they re-sing it and then pan it like left and right just to make the whole thing sound bigger. So not only did I sing it once, I sang it 3 times and then I added harmonies on the chorus and ad-libs. So yeah, it's done. That feels very good. A huge thing that helps me with getting things done is keeping a really active to-do list. I have one on Notion. I just built like this database, but honestly, you could just brain dump anywhere. But it makes a huge difference to my productivity. Sending these over. We did it, guys. My management are having a networking day today, which just means I think we watch some panels, we see some talks, and we get to meet some of the people in the industry that we're working with. Like a bunch of really interesting people. So I'm looking forward to it. This is my little outfit. I've got these trousers on that actually are just covered in stains. I don't really know what to do with them. Jacket and top are both from Uniqlo. I've got my Nike Shocks on. These trousers are so great because they've got an adjustable waist. So if you want to wear them high-waisted, you can. If you want to wear them low-waisted, you can as well. And then Marge Sherwood bag. It is raining. Pendant necklace layered with this little gemstone one. Got my rings on. I've got those really nice hoops as well. And I've stacked my bracelets. I really don't know how I feel about my hair at the moment. I think I need to do something to like lift the front. Something I think needs to change because at the moment it's really heavy. And when I do it like this, which is how I quite like to wear it, I don't know if it's sitting right. Look who it is! Look who it is! Look who it is! Look who it is!
Hey guys! I'm being very vain. I'm like looking at myself instead of the screen. So I was on a panel about... I have no idea. I've not a brain cell to rub together, to be honest. I've been here since yesterday morning. I haven't slept very well. Hence why I look exhausted, guys. But hello! You look great, and this jacket. Thank you. A little selfie number, a little vintage find. How have you been? I just jumped in front of her camera without even properly saying hello. But I feel like we're past the formal intro. Oh yeah, I'm so glad to see you.
That's so great.
Oh my god, hello!
Is there a bin? There is, sorry.
How are you getting home?
I'm going to go for a walk with Tara briefly while it's like the only time I can catch up before she's back in Ireland. And just going to get the bus. I've got to pick up a dog. I'm looking after my friend's dog.
I'm on borrow my doggy, but no one is really.
This was fun. Bye. Salads. We went for the exact same order.
Not a singular original thought.
We also got the exact same mashup.
I think it's the right colour. I would give the colour 5 out of 5, but I know you need to mix yours. I like it. The saltiness is catching me off guard.
Yeah, I think it needs to be sweet.
Maybe we'll acclimatise, perhaps.
No, I need more sugar. But it is nice.
Sorry, I'm late. I'm back. Hello. I missed you.
Super quick turnaround time right now. Gosh, I look mad. I've thrown on a jumper. I'm gonna do an hour of editing and then I've got to go back out for an anthropology and piglets in bed event, which I'm super excited for because I want to try the piglet in bed sheets so much. If you can hear some crying, hello. Bam has a bit of an adjustment period when Hannah leaves. A little bit nervy. I'll show you. Love you. Best dog. But he does find change hard, don't you? Okay, I did a little bit of work. I redid my hair. We're ready to go.
Look who I've seen. We haven't seen each other in how long, do you reckon?
I genuinely think it's been like 7 years, maybe. I can't remember the last time I saw you. It's insane. We were the only YouTubers in town for like a very long time. Everyone sort of knew what YouTube was back then. It was all a bit weird.
But hey, here we are, both still good.
I'll turn it back around. I will show you.
Wow. Taha can't zoom on his camera.
Can't zoom on my brand new cyber shot. 2025.
How is it? What's the review?
And yeah,
That's nice.
that was a very mild reaction to that.
Okay,
Oh, that's nice.
Let's rehash it.
Can I tell you the story of when I found out that chocolate shop?
Oh my god, amazing.
Is that gonna go in?
We'll find out.
This is amazing though.
It's good.
Very
It's
nice.
good. Now you can tell me about chocolate shop.
I forgot I had this on. I was like, wow, I look like a priest.
Fun, right? Yeah, it's really fun.
Yeah, we're going to dinner with the girls. The wife and girlfriend, the big night out. at the cup my drink came in. I love it. Ooh, yeah. We've got ladies sunbathing. There were swans in the pond recently. Oh, I love swans. And then this was yesterday, so the magpie. What did you go for? The honey and sea salt.
You're so cute.
Oh, look at the little cheese. Relax.
Princess Diary has mushrooms.
Oh, Princess Diana is.
Oh. This is my current rotation. This is my favorite mug. You saw it in my essentials video. I've got just a normal cup of tea. And then my enormous water bottle, which is huge. I bought a new palette and I will show you it once I've tested it fully. I am a palette girl, bring back palettes. I don't want individual stick eyeshadows, which seems to be the trend right now. Give me a block of 4 to 12 shadows that I can take everywhere with me. I want to be able to mix and match. I had a lovely morning with Rosianna. September came off the back of an August where I was just not motivated with work. I mean, you will have seen this as well, but over spring I had quite a few brand collaborations, and so that was like deadline city. I was really pumping out content, and I think I kind of needed to recalibrate over the summer because it can be really exhausting. I make everything myself, but editing is time consuming, and I can get in my head about the quality of my videos as well. I find it really confusing when a favorites video does really well and then my vlogs, which I think of as being like quite curated and nice, don't do as well. I just forgot what it's like to be demotivated with work. I find it really challenging and it affects my self-esteem a lot. But someone said something in passing the other day and it flipped a switch in my head. They were like, it's just about, I think I wrote it down but I don't have my phone on me, but they basically said your life is built in the actions you do every day, but like your life is just a series of actions you take every day. I think I just find myself getting really worked up about starting things, particularly starting an edit. I find it really intimidating at the moment. Videos are long these days. Videos are 25 minutes, but it really is just about making a big list and doing the next thing on it. I've been overcomplicating things. Oh, I'm watching Love is Blind UK as well. I had to Google how long they have to do the pod dating. 10 days. So you're telling me some people are falling in love in 10 days based on conversations, basically telephone conversations. I thought it was gonna be like a month, which even then would have blown my mind. I just watch it and think, you guys cast this so well. You have managed to find people who can genuinely fall in love in under 10 days with someone they've never seen. In the UK, that is so impressive. But I'm loving September. To me, this is late summer. That's what I'm rebranding it as. I cannot consider this to be autumn right now. I will burst into tears. I'm actually really dreading the weather getting colder and the days getting shorter. So I'm just trying to hold on to the niceness that we currently have. Can I just say as well, I matched this vase I'm sitting right beside. I found this, apparently it is a Czechoslovakian blown glass feature dish, but it's incredibly cool. I found it on eBay. I don't know if it's particularly me, but I'm holding on to it for the time being. I've got a friend called Ellen who wrote a book called Pixel Flesh, which you should really read. If you haven't read it, it's about feminism in the internet age and social media. It's like part memoir, part manifesto. She's a beauty writer who used to work at a beauty tech company. This just makes me think of her. I just think this is the most Ellen bowl. Maybe I'll message her and offer it. Okay, friends, this was very nice. I'm going to get on with my edit. I just had a day of working at my desk and Jack has left. He's gone on holiday, so I am very much alone in the house. And I think it is time to get outside and just enjoy the sun while it's here. I just think I need to move around. I also haven't put my contacts in, so I'm just gonna wear these. Let's go on a run. was just listening to an interview with Taylor Parks on And the Writer Is. She said something that just hit home. If you don't know, Taylor Parks wrote Thank You Next with Ariana Grande, High Hopes with Panic at the Disco. It's crazy. I'm actually just going to check back in with you once I've done this because I feel like this is going to involve more of my focus. So Taylor was on this interview and she was saying how she realised recently that she'd become complacent and that she was still engineering the way that she did when she was 17 years old, or like vocal engineering, because her main role when she goes into a room is to top line, which is to like write the lyrics and the words and the melody. She's not usually the one producing and sitting in front of the computer. And so she said how she had to kind of take herself aside recently and go and learn how to engineer in a way that was up to date. She was still engineering like someone who had just learned how to engineer, and it actually just wasn't up to the standard that it should have been, especially in the rooms that she was now in. Even if she wasn't having to engineer often, it was important that when asked, she could. It's so easy for me to keep doing things in the way that I've always done them because they're just automatic at this point, especially when it comes to editing videos, making content. And sometimes I really notice when I am doing something and suddenly it jumps out at me that actually I'm doing that task in the exact way I did it when I was 20, and that's fine when you're 20, but it's a different world now. It's just good to be on your game, to be learning and always evolving. And that doesn't come from loads of planning and strategy, which is something that I personally love to lean on. And don't get me wrong, it does have its place. But what's really actually helping me improve is just starting before I'm ready. I get really hung up on whether I'm doing the right thing, and I think at the moment I should be more committed to just doing. So that is the mentality that I am trying to bring in to this next season. It isn't about doing it perfectly, it's just about doing it. It is just about doing. I remember hearing a statistic that men will apply jobs that they feel they're 50% qualified for, while women will make sure that they're at least 85% qualified. Maybe it explains why men accelerate so fast traditionally in their careers. Obviously that's a large generalization, let's take that for what it is. And I notice it all the time in the women that I love. I always see them having a project or a particular thing they want to do, but they don't feel ready to pursue it. They think, oh, I need to do a bit more research before I get going. I just need to get my master's and then I'll start. And it's like, actually, guys, there are so many men starting without their masters. I think the little acts of rebellion are often just getting going. I'm really, really guilty of this, which is why I'm doing this little pep talk. This is more for me in the future. I am a real overthinker. But now I try to think more so, okay, so when I look back at this year, what would I have liked to have achieved? And when I'm looking forward next year, where would I like to be? If you can think about those goals in terms of output, then you are more than 75% further than I am. I still think about it in terms of things that are outside of my control. Oh, I want this piece of success. Oh, I want this. If you actually focus on your goal as being an output, I want to create 12 YouTube videos next year. I would like to reach the end of the year and have worked out this many times. I don't know, these are arbitrary examples. If the goal is about the things that are in your control, you could genuinely get even 50% of the way to them by this time next year. You could go the whole way. I don't know if this is the pep talk you wanted. This is the pep talk you have received. I actually need to get my moisturiser, but you are currently sitting on it. So if you wouldn't mind, could you get up and move to the side? I love that the moment I move the camera just before I stop filming, I realise that it's much better lit in the new place. Skincare on, it's 10:30. I'm going to read a bit and then go to bed. Jack's away, I can't remember if I mentioned. Is it just me? When I'm in the edit and I see the way that I said that, I'm going to want to quit the whole vlog. Wow, whipping out all the facts. I'm actually really broken out at the moment. I'm reintroducing retinol. I thought I was through the worst of it, but I'm evidently not. A bit annoying. Right, let's go to bed.